Football League.
On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys, losers a week ago, try to turn things around here. Across the field on the Lions sideline, Dan Campbell. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And the tackle going to be made right there on the 25-yard line. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
26-yard line.
Up the middle to Davis. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
And the Cowboys first
They
down.
went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tyreek Hill with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Cowboys march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this is not bad good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Makes the score Cowboys 7.
So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here's the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
It's a gain of 11.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down.
Throwing here, Purdy. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
For Derrick Henry.
2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Purdy now to throw. That's complete. Romadunze. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 42. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They go play action here. Purdy. Got his open man. It's Mallory. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Now
6.
contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Encroachment defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and he brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he tries to power it forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
What a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Cowboys offense and Tyreek Hill set to take over once more. He's already made his presence felt in this one with his previous touchdown grab, and that's been the story of his season thus far as you take a look at the NFL's current leaders in touchdown receptions. Now Prescott. So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
Prescott to throw it. Throwing out left and finding Likely. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Prescott off play action. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
17 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 17
Clock
yards.
rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Prescott down. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
Prescott's pass.
They get it to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick the play.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Dak Prescott, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead.
Nothing like understanding where your escape patches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, He slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
His kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this out to the 25. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
At the 30-yard line.
Heavy rush, and down he goes. Odighizuwa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Coleman. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he's come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in the numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Here's Prescott. Johnston for the quick slant. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Prescott working the middle of the field, and he's got a man to play. And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he is going to lose yardage here. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Prescott from the gun. The pass caught by Olave. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
5 yards on the play, and it's 3rd down.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. They'll throw again. Prescott. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
In punt formation.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Lions take
And
over
Detroit back in possession of the football.
22-yard line.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Purdy's pass.
Now 2nd and
Complete to
9.
Derrick Henry. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
The Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's put down. 15 more there, and they're on the roll. It's another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at their 48-yard
Here's a give to Bigsby. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Detroit Lions, first down.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in a yard.
At the 4-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to throw, Purdy. They'll set up a screen for Bigsby. And in for the Lions touchdown. Ted Bigsby, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. They haven't fully climbed the mountain, but they've started the ascent here with that score.
I like that, right? I think they've left base camp now, okay? So they've started to move their way up the mountain. Long way to go, but at least they know it's manageable.
For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
Cameron Dicker.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Over the middle, complete. It's Hill. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29.
Now Prescott. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Inside give to Davis. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Second and 7 at the 46.
Here's again to Davis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They need the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing. Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 36.
And the Cowboys.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of
at the
downs.
36-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
A first down carry for Davis. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
In motion right is Johnston. They just get the play off. Now Prescott. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rallied quickly after the broken tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Prescott. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Harrison Davis on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And it's a pretty good return here as we get this up to the 29. The Lions offense set to take over. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Purdy off the play fake. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Lions first down.
Purdy from the gun. Got Dobbs over the middle.
Purdy's pass.
2nd down and 4.
To Romeo Dobbs. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Intended for A.J.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Tyreek Hill. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's
On the sneak, it's Prescott. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And when all you want to do is keep your drive going, quarterback sneak's a great call, isn't it? Pick it up, get a new set of downs.
And on third down, usually you think fourth down quarterback sneak there. Moved on third. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Play action now. Prescott. A quick throw there is incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is third down and 12. Olave over the middle. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get... Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
It's a gain of 9. Brings
Now
up
Prescott. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Prescott to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the draw, this is Davis. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
And it's third.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Well, the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
12 yards. And the Cowboys first down. First and
It's all
goal.
pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Brooks. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's a nice second effort we just saw there. So I'm trying to get to the end zone, but a lot of times near the goal line, that second effort can lead to disaster. Make sure you hold on to the football because there's going to be guys swarming when you're carrying it.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
A 21
From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Shifts by him. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard
Throwing here, Purdy. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Hard throw, incomplete.
Purdy's pass intended for
They
Derek
need to lines up getting back into this football game in the second half. They're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were in this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their running back Ray Davis ready to take over once more. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him now as he's running 11 times. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
Looking to throw Prescott. There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. Now 2nd and 3.
Complete to Cole Komet. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
From the
3.
gun, a give to Davis. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Gain of 4 yards.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
They keep it with Davis on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Prescott now from the 50. Pass hauled in by Johnston. So 8 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taj Brooks, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too in a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball. They're moving fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Gain of 8.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Fair catch.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own
The
28-yard
visitors'
line.
offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Chris Olave. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the
Prescott
50-yard
now, option right. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out in practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other, 2-hand. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the football, taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one on the football. And apparently, that didn't happen.
Now a 2nd and 2.
brings up 2nd down. At the Cowboys' 48-yard line.
Henry up the middle. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
Purdy.
10. At the
And
Cowboys'
it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26.
It's a gain of 14
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
on the tackle.
Now Purdy. This one complete to Coleman. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
Purdy on the sneak. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Detroit Lions 1st down.
Purdy now to throw. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Here's Purdy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Brock Purdy, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 21-yard line.
Here's Prescott. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Prescott. Now a deep one for Johnston. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he's unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Lions will take over. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. They're only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Defense is always talking about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday night primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Purdy. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he's out of bounds. Able to take this one up to the 35.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Purdy. They set up the screen for Henry. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3. He got 3 barely. But the mark shows 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll give it to Adunze on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45.
Brought down by Matt Milano. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd
From the 44. Purdy will set up a screen for Bigsby. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
For a Lions 1st down.
From the gun, Bigsby. On the turning run there as he's going to take his all the way down near the 40. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down.
Definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, Purdy. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Detroit Lions First down.
Purdy off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and
Once
10.
more, Purdy looking to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Back to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. This ball taken in here by Brooks.
Complete to Taj Brooks.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Now Prescott. Complete to Johnston here. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Prescott now. His throw incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd
Up
and
the middle
10.
with Brooks here. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards.
Now Prescott.
3rd down.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Lions are right back in this football game. So my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago. That turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Looking to put a drive together. He'll start with a give to Henry. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
At the 46-yard line.
Linebacker Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah on the tackle. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5. Purdy tosses out wide complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a handoff to Henry. Touchdown, Detroit. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Extra point try now from Dicker. And no sweat, he puts it through. And we are tied here in the fourth. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown. This crowd alive again. Some were headed for the exits, but a fourth quarter comeback has tied things up as the kick is away here. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll make it second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Prescott to throw.
28-yard line.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Intended for Quentin Johnston. Incomplete. The coverage by Cam Taylor-Britt.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Olave holds it in. And he'll be marked down a couple yards shy of the first at the 33. He needed to get to the 35. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Here's Jones on the return. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it'll be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Lions first down.
Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Keon Coleman. It's a gain of 5.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. Draw play. This is Henry. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged. At times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A gain of 7.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 4th down try. Here's Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete.
The Lions turned away on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game-tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of the time, the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
And it didn't work out. And again, tie game 4th quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting. Prescott now from the 50. This one taken in by Olave. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. The sound reverberating here in the Dome. This is 3rd down. Prescott. That is caught. And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
10 yards. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Dak. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. They'll try again here. Second and 10. To throw, Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down. Now Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. The Lions now are going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here's second and a yard. They run out of the gun with Brooks here. The Lions quickly now are going to use the last of their timeouts as they get another minute to go now in the football game.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's Brown. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Cowboys.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth. But you got to feel good now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, nice move. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Lions offense and Derrick Henry set to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. Purdy to throw. He's got Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's first and 10. And just over 30 seconds remain. Here's second and 10 now. To throw is Purdy. They'll look middle here and get it to Odunze.
Purdy's pass.
A big play here. Third and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down.
Defense.
Here's first down. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Here's Purdy. That's to the sideline and incomplete. So a second down here, 17 seconds to play. Purdy to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
10 yards to go.
Throwing, Purdy. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
This to possibly force OT. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, You'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down one. It's tempting to go for two. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd. Carry it into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
For the 2-point conversion.
Purdy with one final shot here. Completed the run. And he is in. The call works, and they have won the football game. So let's recap. How about the guts in this one? You score on the final play. Thought they were just going to try the PAT and tie it, send it to overtime. Charles, they went for 2, and they won it right there.
Well, the book, right? You know the book that everyone plays by, right?
Yep.
That mythical book says, kick it, get to overtime, you're covered. If you don't, you go for 2 and you don't get it, your job could be in jeopardy. But sometimes people just know their teams. They may have felt like they were out of gas. They had to have it now, and they did it and got out of there with a win.
So for the Lions, the win is their 5th of the year as they move to 5-8. And now they'll have a few extra days before they face the Rams next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.